Oh, man, we got some people and things to talk to and talk about. I'm triggered. Hit that like button. And I'm back with another video. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, roll call. Let me know where y'all watching from. What city is in here? What city is in here? Let me know where y'all calling from, where y'all watching from right now. Let's get active right now in the chat right now. This is the big show. Ugly Money Podcast. Y'all tell me who in here right now. Remember, our super chats will be ready and discussed in full. And I'm coming in, trigger. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is in the building. Baytown, LA is in the building. Wisconsin is in the building. I didn't even know they had black people in Wisconsin. I didn't know that. You know they had black people in Wisconsin? Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Hood. Okay. Brooklyn, Brownsville. Brooklyn. Baton Rouge. BR, what's up? Gainesville, Florida. Monroe, Louisiana. My ex-girlfriend from over there. I don't like them. Talladega. Or is that Tallahassee? Tally. H-Town, baby. Yeah, hit them like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Charlotte's in the building. Trinidad's in the building. You know any Trinidadian?
Of course I do. It's Atlanta.
Okay. If a tree Jamaican girl make them out 4 pink near a pier. That's not Trinidadian, but that's all I know. Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Some of the most beautiful goddamn light-skinned girls in Rocky Mount. Try to tell you. He said Currituck, North Carolina. I don't know where the hell Currituck at. It sounds like a place. Yes, that sounds like a place that still got segregation. Black people still got to go in the back to use the bathroom. Currituck. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I was over there in Currituck. Sound like you about to get lynched talking about Currituck. What up, my boy? Facebook, let me get a share. Instagram, let me get a like. I need to see them hearts on the right side of Instagram. Don't play with me. Hey, YouTube, I'm not starting this show till y'all get my likes right. Y'all know how I will start playing elevator music. Goldsboro, North Carolina, what we doing? Welcome to the Ugly Money Podcast, where everybody's a star. Where everybody's a star. I am here on a Saturday afternoon. We got some special guests we bring in. We got some freak people here. We got some things to talk about. It's just a beautiful day, you know what I'm saying? I got some lovely ladies that's on the check-in. We're going to get to talk to. And we got a lot of dope things to talk about. But first, before I do that, I want to go ahead and introduce my special guest who is in the building with me. I'm going to give her a chance and opportunity to introduce herself. Go ahead, Queen.
My name is Alorian. I go by Alorian Currency. Like the card DeLorean, but without the D. So.
DeLorean Currency. Meaning DeLorean money. Hey. DeLorean likes the currency.
Currency means money, vibe. That's both for me, so.
Okay. So how much do you like money? I love money.
I stopped chasing money and attracting it, so that's kind of the era that I'm in, but I've always loved it. I'm just doing it a different way.
You said you've always chased it and attracted it, but now you okay.
No, I used to chase it, but now I just attract it.
Ooh. So the money just pop in your lap.
It's all in the mind, people, I promise.
Ooh, that's the most untoxic answer we done had about money in a long time. Okay. Okay, let me find out this woman ain't toxic. What's up, Stan?
Not at all.
Huh?
Turn your phone down.
Turn my phone down. Oh, they can't hear me. Yeah. So you attract money. How does one attract money?
Well, actually, I tell people all the time, you have a certain relationship with money. If you look at money as like a tool that it's supposed to serve you, like you use it instead of it using you, you really start to, speak affirmations over your life. All that good stuff. I promise. There's like so many.
I need to attract some money. So I just hold on.
It's already working.
I was trying to attract the money.
It's already working. Already on the way, boss friend, I promise.
20 million. Hey! Hey, remember, all super chats will be ready to discuss anything you want heard on this show. Send it with a super chat. We'll get right to it. Alorian is here. So, earlier we were talking about polygamy.
Team
We were talking about polygamy.
Pretty and Poly.
You say pretty and poly. I like that.
I have a brand called Rich and Polyful. Basically playing off the word powerful, poly. You know, creative, I know.
If I'm a guy that wants a polygamous relationship with my woman, what is the best way to bring that to her and maybe get the answer that I want?
I always tell people... I always tell people all the time, what is the reason why you want that woman? Like, if it's just for pleasure.
Pussy! 2 pussies at the same damn time! Meow! No, I'm just playing.
No, honestly, if that is your answer, then of course that woman is gonna take an emotional effect and saying like, oh, is my, cat not good enough, my coochie not good enough, and then you have to be ready to have that conversation. So it's all about the reason and why you want it.
Yeah.
And then you already know that it's coming with some heat.
For some reason, I think that women think that because men desire to deal or be physical with other women. You come in, Queen. That women deal or desire other women, that it is a slight to them or it's something wrong with them, and it's totally not the case. Like, we get pussy because we like pussy. It's not that we just like there's nothing wrong with the pussy that we got. But we like variety, because that's one thing that women love to say, hey, well, I can change my hair, I can change my outfit, but that cat is still the same. I don't care how many Kegels you do, it's still the same cat. And the one thing that amazing woman cannot provide, she can cook, she can clean, she can fuck, she can shut up, she can do, all the beautiful things that a man might need, but she cannot provide variety. You can't just dub your cat.
Well, I was raised by my father, single father. So my mom wasn't in the house. He got me when I was 6 years old. And he always told me about how men, what he said was that men intentionally want to be monogamous. It's their intentions.
Yeah.
Biologically and naturally, they're just not.
Ooh.
So...
Well, you gonna make the women mad on here, but you gonna make these hoes mad, but look at y'all steaming already. Look at y'all ready. Look, y'all talking. Yeah, I can see. Look at J Rain. I can see you right now. Oh, I would never. Go pay bills then. Now go ahead.
And so it actually took me a while to understand that, because like the women in my life would be like, oh, your dad is just talking. He's just talking from a man. Don't listen to that. So, I battle with it.
The women in your life that didn't have men or were getting cheated on secretly.
Right. So I was like, well, maybe my dad is crazy. But as I came with my relationships, I would just like ask, my current partners or people are dating, like, hey, what do you think about my dad saying that? And they're like, oh, your dad told you the truth. It doesn't matter what kind of man I was talking to, they will all like agree. So I was like, well, I would rather listen to, it's like as women, we don't listen to what the man is trying to tell us. We try to force what we feel like they should be feeling. But they're telling us like it's a natural thing. Intentionally, they want to be monogamous. It is always their intention.
Their intention.
Biologically and naturally, they just cannot be.
Well, intentionally move closer to me so we can introduce our third guest. That ugly money. Intentionally. Yes, intentionally move over here. Already. All right, we got a third guest. Y'all get my likes up. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. If you have anything you want to discuss on this show, if you have a topic that we want to discuss, by all means, send it with a super chat and we'll get right to it. All right, our third guest. Okay, so we got chocolate and caramel in the building. I don't know, you pina colada caramel. I don't know. Chocolate and poi. Go ahead, chocolate. What's your name? And tell these folk who you is.
My name is Aaliyah. I go by Lavish. I'm born and raised Atlanta.
Okay, what part?
Decatur. So I'm Decatur, where it's greater.
Decatur, Zone 6.
Okay. A little bit about me. I studied sociology. So I did substance abuse therapy, which is kind of counterintuitive. But
okay.
I like that.
Substance abuse therapy. So you can get me off drugs if I need to, or help me.
I can help you. I can counsel you.
Can you get somebody off drugs that don't want to be off drugs? Or is that something that people actually got to want to do?
You have to want to do it for yourself.
You got to want to do it. Do you think most crackheads want to get off crack?
But you know what I say about crackheads? I don't know what it is about them. They live a long life. Think about it.
No, crackheads live forever. Yeah, crackheads and alcoholics live forever. My friend, man, I got a best friend, right? I can say his name. Shouts out my brother Fred. I can say my brother's name. My best friend is a raging alcoholic. We had the same upbringing. If I wasn't at his house, he was at my house, right? And I love my best friend to death or whatever, right? Yeah. My best friend, he do 6 months in jail every year. Because he don't pay child support, because he can't keep a job, because he be drunk. Because after his first paycheck, he go get some liquor, and then he drunk, and he ain't going back tomorrow. So he loses his job after his first paycheck every time. He's never had a job over a year. He's never had a car, and he's never had his own place. He's 41 years old. I love my brother to death. You know, but when he's sober, he's an amazing person. Right? You would think he was a total normal adult. He get a couple, he drink shit like 211s. He drink wino shit. Yeah, he don't even drink Hennessy. He's not getting drunk off Casamigos. That nigga drinking Bud Light. I seen this nigga drink a Budweiser, not a Bud Light. I ain't never, just a straight red Budweiser. I'm like, yeah, you a different type of animal. He go to jail 6 months out of every year because he can't pay child support, so the people lock him up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then it's, you know, he just gotta go to jail. He sober up for 6 months, come back home 4 days after he get back out, he drunk again.
Well, one thing about substance abuse, it's very hard to get off. It's not something that, you know.
Talking to the mic for us, baby.
It's just not. Substance abuse is not something that is easy to get off of, you know. Because you got to understand that it's connected to like your environment, the people around you. Most of the time, let's think about weed heads. You hang out with weed heads. You hang out if you do meth, you hang out with meth heads. You know? So at that point, you got to lose your friends. You know what I'm saying? You probably have messed up a lot with your family. Yeah. So now you got to go back and try to mend those relationships. Most people mess up with their kids.
You got to have a strong mind to be around people that, because you know what? I must have a strong mind because there ain't nothing but potheads around this motherfucker. And I'm not smoking it. I'll be on my vape. Stan got the gas. I smoke a black, goddamn. These niggas be burning it down. I be like, boy, you're gonna fry your brain. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about poly.
Okay.
We were talking about.
You want to be my girlfriend? I'm just playing.
Ooh. Oh, my type of show. Get them likes up. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. Anything you want talked about on this show, by all means, send it with a super chat, and we'll get to it. You said vape is worse than weed. It probably is, but vape ain't worse than Black & Milds. I used to smoke 3 packs of Black & Milds a day. Oh my God. And I had a smoker's cough. So since I've been vaping, I ain't had a smoker's cough. So you got to weigh the options, you know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing high. I can't tell you my address high. I can't dial the phone high. I'm not coagulated. My reflexes are slow. I can't operate, and I get paranoid. I'm like, you know, my heart start beating fast as a motherfucker. Goddamn, my head starts sweating and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It must be something in there weed. There's some cocaine in it. Put some cocaine in it. I don't know, but
yeah, weed was supposed to be like medicine, like, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, that's what they use it for. Like, now, to me, this new stuff, it don't feel medicine.
Yeah, I'm from the era where the weed took a while to sneak up on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hit the blunt. Hold on. You hit the blunt like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna get out of the day. 10 minutes later, you realize that goddamn, nigga, I'm high. You realize that you just randomly just start laughing and realize you was high. The weed of today, these young niggas smoke, you hit it.
You out for the count.
That shit called death.
I'm like, wait a minute, bro, you ain't motherfucking warned me.
Called death.
Yeah, it just hits you out of nowhere. I'm like, bro, like, warm me up.
And where they keep getting all these strands from?
I know flavors.
They just be
make the flavor.
The Obama run.
Man, it's just some mad scientists in the goddamn lab just goddamn cooking up some crazy and then it just scares me because the weed has never seen the sun. It's just on UV lights, you know what I mean? I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Like, wait a minute, bro. This look like a crack house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it look like y'all cooking goddamn meth or something in here. Whatever you're talking about, it weed. It's a whole bunch of plant. It's like a whole bunch of meth goddamn laboratories with plants under it. Nah, I'm scared. And don't try to dab. You ever had a dab before?
Probably once or twice.
Oh my God. You will cough out your left lung. Yeah. That shit look like a crack pipe to me. That look too much like I seen that before. That motherfucker, I never forget, man. Thug, listen. We was in Colorado for 420. I was touring with 8 Ball and MJG. We go up into the smoking room. They got every type of weed you want from goddamn endo, outdoor, indica, sativa, salicylate, whatever, saliva. Every type of weed you wanted was in this room. Yeah. And they were just passing shit. Pre-rolls, rolling up blunts, joints, everything, right? And this nigga come out this shit with this motherfucking thing that looked like a crack pipe. And I'm like, wait a minute, I seen that before. And them niggas get the blowing in it and the water get the bubbling up and all of a sudden it's smoking. And we call him, it's the dab. Yeah. And I just remember saying, nope, that's a crack pipe. I know what that is. I seen that before. I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. And so one of the artists that was a regular smoker, a famous artist that was a regular smoker, hit the dab. He smoked every day. Every day I used to be around him. I ain't gonna say his name. Every day I used to be around him, he used to smoke. When I say that dab put him on his ass, I had to actually physically carry this man to the goddamn dressing room so nobody would put him on TMZ because he about passed out from the dab. I'm like, no, there's some cocaine in that. I'm scared of the dab. I'm scared of the dab. But listen, we ain't gonna talk about weed. Let's go back to poly stuff. So Alorian and Aaliyah.
Ooh, this even sounds good together. You know? I like that though, Alorian. Yeah.
Stan, if you don't leave that goddamn camera loaded, it's good right now. It's good. So what if I wanted to get my woman to be down with the poly? What are some things that I need to tell her? How do I warm her up to that?
There's rules to poly.
Oh, you poly too? Oh!
I haven't been poly, but it's rules to poly. Like, it's certain things you just don't do. Okay. Like, I can't come home and catch y'all doing it without me. You know what I'm saying?
But she my girlfriend too.
No. She's our girlfriend.
So you mean to say if you ain't hold on. So you saying that you would do a poly, but he can't sex his other girlfriend without you?
Mm-hmm. Just wait on it.
Just wait on it. Like, cause we is all together.
That's some bullshit.
Bruh, that's not it.
You ain't gonna tell me I can't hit my pussy? Hello? That's why these women get cheated on. You want to have rules to a poly relationship. You want to have rules for me hitting my pussy? Okay, if you my girlfriend, she my girlfriend too. She wanted some dick, I gave it to her. You mad at me because I gave her some dick when you want that? Maybe you had to work a goddamn double time shift. That don't make no goddamn sense. See, that's how y'all motherfuckers get cheated on and lied to. Now you mean to tell me you've approved me to have some extra sideline pussy, but I can't hit it unless you there? What kind of weird shit? I goddamn Adam 22 shit you on. She my girlfriend too. If my girlfriend wants some wood, I'm gonna give it to her. That makes no sense, goddammit. You know what? You and your half poly ass gonna be back in the apartments because I'm gonna be with a full poly one.
Fake news, man. They cheat anyway.
I want some too, though. Like,
okay,
I got Aaliyah first.
He got enough dick, goddammit. He gonna have some dick for you when you get home, but that's his girlfriend too.
She might be tapped out.
So in your poly relationship, you can't.
Now you tired. When I get home, you're tired. So you been fucking this girl all day. You tired. Now I can't get none. Right. Because y'all have been running around the house booty naked.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I get the EMPs. Don't nobody like the EMPs. Don't like the bottom of the bag.
Y'all want an open close relationship.
No, I think
how you gonna tell a nigga he can't sleep with his woman? That's my woman.
Okay.
Our woman.
Okay.
You can't say
Exactly.
your woman. Ours.
You can hit her when I'm gone.
Basically one.
Well, you better be geared up for me when I get home. Then don't act lame when I get there. That's all I got to say. Don't act lame. Don't be all tired now.
I'm gonna be tired.
Don't be tired now, cause they don't feel tired. Well, like damn, man, that's fucked up. You could wait.
Y'all can click bump after that and all that shit. Y'all can do that little click bump y'all do or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna tell me that I can't have sex with my woman? That's my woman.
I'm just saying you better have the energy.
What if the two girls was doing more together? Like,
Okay, what if your man comes home from work and you're there, right? You're there, and then your girlfriend's not there, and he had a stressful day at work and he ready to pound your ass. You gonna tell him no? Wait on our girlfriend.
Yeah. I'm
Crazy as hell, boy. You gonna get cheated on. You gonna get cheated on. Boy, going to the goddamn Magic City. He going to the Blue Flame with $300. Going to the VIP room, gonna tear some shit up. Boy, you gonna tell no man. You can't tell no man to wait for some pussy. He gonna go get him some pussy.
But I'm just saying, you better have that same energy when I get there. Don't give me the second hand.
I mean, if you in a polygamous relationship, you better be high strung anyway. You know what you got.
Correct.
Yeah, you know.
And this is not for the weak. Okay, I tell people all the time. This is not for the immature, and it's not for the weak.
Because what happens when she on her cycle and you not?
Well,
I'm not supposed to. Yeah, they start syncing up. I know that, but I'm just saying in the first month. Y'all get my like something. In the first month, when y'all stuff ain't synced up and you on your cycle and she not, oh, you gonna get mad at me because I'm tearing her ass up.
She could participate.
See, that's that half-ass shit. See, that's how y'all with all these crazy-ass rules and regulations and guidelines.
That everything that's structured, if it's really going to do something, it has to have some type of boundaries. I don't like to say rules. I just like to say boundaries.
I understand that, but how you gonna tell me I can't sleep with my girlfriend?
Well, you better have that energy when I get this. All I'm saying.
We ain't tripping.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Because that's when it hit different. Like, come on, man.
Man, I'm gonna get that energy drink back there, that V Plus goddamn energy drink. I'm gonna drink me one of them V Pluses, and I'm gonna be ready to go.
Okay.
Yo, goddamn, tell me I can't sleep with my old lady.
That's the weird part. So now y'all both did it earlier together. Now when I get home, I gotta share you with her again.
I might just get your ass in the shower or something. Goddamn, I got enough things to go around. Y'all can't be in no poly and be jealous. Y'all gonna end up fighting butt naked and shit.
No, I'm not jealous. I just want you to have the same energy of peace. I don't like the whole. Yeah. I don't like for you to lack with anything. Like, don't lack with her and don't lack with me.
Yeah.
Man,
and it's hard for men to be equal on both sides. They think they can handle it until they get there. They're like, oh damn, I ain't built for this. I
popped that 100 pack.
And it's always one you like more.
You think so?
Yes, and that's what kind of.
I've been in a.
That's why you have to have a balance, though. Like, I don't want.
Is it that you like her more, or do you like them differently?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm with you, I may like the way that you keep the house, but I may like the way that she handles business.
Yes.
So it's a different life.
That is
you feel what I'm saying?
My life now.
Yeah, like she might not be able to cook for shit, but you can throw down or whatever. Okay, we're gonna let you cook. We're gonna let her ass do the taxes.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? But in the same time or whatever, you got ADHD, so your ass don't like to read over a sentence.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But she's goddamn a nerd. Well, goddamn it, let's work out. Everybody work on their shit. You know?
Important for you to have partners that whatever your weaknesses they're strong in and vice versa, because if everybody can do the same thing, I feel like that's where jealousy and competition come in. If I stay in my lane. I just know what I'm not great at, and I'm not gonna try to
there it is.
that. I'm gonna let you do that, and I'm gonna do what I'm doing, but it's still a balance. So you stay in your lane, I stay in mine.
My old lady on the live, she talk about there's nothing to say. It's never happening. We're just having a show, babe. God damn.
I agree with you.
So, okay, so you say you agree with her.
Mm-hmm. I just can't, because like even with
talking to the mic so I can hear this bullshit.
Oh, you lied to me.
Well, you
got my hopes up.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do poly because of the simple fact that I just don't like. I don't want to come home and y'all be doing it without me. That's my biggest fear.
You say you don't want to come home and y'all doing without you.
Mm-hmm. Doing anything. Don't be going on dates without me. Don't do nothing. Like, if that's gonna be the case.
So, but you're not lacking anything. You gotta talk to the mic, boo.
So I would be friends with the girl as well. So I'd be kind of feeling like y'all are leaving me out if y'all are doing.
Well, y'all can go click bump when y'all want to.
But
I
it
ain't
all
tripping.
about click bumping.
Y'all can goddamn do that little thing. Y'all be doing scissoring and shit. I don't care. I'm going to sleep. I gotta get up in the morning or whatever. Y'all, you know, women, y'all go forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, nigga. I gave you a round. I gave her a round, and I'm going to bed. Y'all want to sit here and sizzle and goddamn more moan and shit. I'm not tripping. So why? It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. So y'all can clip bump. So you mean to tell me that if I don't feel like having sex, y'all not gonna eat each other out? Get out of here.
That's true. But see, y'all don't never like to flip the script and ask women, do they want 2 men? Y'all never like to ask women if they want 2 men. And I think that women should be able to express that. A lot of us, you know, have had that before, you know, sent that fantasy before, and we don't talk about it.
We gonna fantasize in the apartment. 2 men. Ma'am, if you like homosexual men, just say so. If you like gay men, just say so. If you like booty chasers, just say so. But unfortunately, ma'am, I'm not about to be goddamn sword fighting with no whole other nigga. If you like trains ran on you, queen, by all means, more power to you. Just don't try to be in a relationship with a respectful alpha male with that shit. There is no way in the world a woman should be okay with having 2 men's DNAs in her goddamn vaginal wall. That shit's weird. That's some porn star shit. Now, they got this thing called OnlyFans. You can sign up for a free account and you can monetize that shit. But you won't be in my house with my motherfucking kids imprinting on my goddamn daughters with that whole shit. If you want a train ran on you, just say so, goddammit, back to the pot.
Do it though, because we can't have multiple men.
Never get to fulfill.
Biologically, we can't do it because our pH balance will get thrown off. And 10 men, it's okay. 10 men can have sex with you, and you can get pregnant. That's he's a clean man. You can have all time. Your pH balance will be fucked up. Yeah. But men can have sex with 10 clean women and nothing happens.
But we're talking about being in a poly relationship with 2 men. So where they're not sleeping out, both of these men are both in love with you. They don't have, just because you're doing it together don't mean that.
Well, one would have to be alpha and one would have to be beta, because an alpha man is.
One would have to be gay and the other one would have to be gay. Hell, y'all talking about this bullshit. Thou shalt not be having trains ran on thou cats and think that thou will be a wife. Thou will be at the whole house with thou people that do those type of things. I shall not allow this blasphemy in my household. You think a man about to be sword fighting with another nigga? You shouldn't even want a man that want another man around. That means he has questionable tendencies. And you carry that shit to the Diddy party. We cool over here. Hey, sometimes Diddy want to party. You gotta say no.
Yeah, like real men, alpha men, they don't even want to, like, they don't even like to watch porn where the dude got his dick out. Like, they just like, oh no, turn this off. If a dude like, yeah, like, I mean, you're a little suspect, and I don't really do suspect. I know I don't do suspect at all. So.
Yeah, that sounds suspect, baby. It sounds like you like a little sugar. You like a little. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with goddamn. If you like that kind of shit, listen. I am not judging you.
Oh, you can judge.
If you like fruitcakes, I'm not. That is your decision and your decision to do whatever.
Unfortunately, we haven't been able to, get to this theory, okay? Because, men are just, as much as you've been saying, that's exactly how men act when women bring it up to them. But I have been around multiple women that have expressed to me that that's something that they would like to try. Not the fact that
they hoes. You can try to pay your own bills. You can try to wash your own car, take out your own trash, teach your own son how to fucking catch, because his ass still ain't got no receptions this football season. You can try to do all those things if you want to try to have multiple men, okay? Because that's where the fuck you going. Niggas is going to stop by, drop dick off, and bounce. There is no way in hell a respectful man, unless he on some weird, freaky Adam 22 shit, no disrespect to Adam 22, is going to allow that. And I do not even see how a woman, a classy, respectful, wifely woman would want multiple dicks in her at the same time. What is you trying to do? Be at the clinic all month?
It's about both men enjoying you, like loving you. Maybe one sucking your toes. Maybe they both got to insert you at the same time. It's just about both of them pleasing you in the whole thing, the whole experience. The same thing that women do with you when we're having threesomes.
Please them pot me. Girl done pissing me off today. I don't know where the hell they got this one from. She over here talking about, goddamn it, she want one in the butt, one in the mouth, one in the cat, nigga sucking her toes, nigga licking the goddamn finger. I'm your goddamn freaky dicky ass. Stop. We don't do this shit around here in Atlanta. I don't know where you came from. I don't know where you from with that bullshit, but you carry that shit where you going. Real niggas would never.
I don't. I just, cause I'm automatically think he's gay. I'm sorry. I have that thing. I'm gonna be like, why would you want him to be in here? That's the
next thing he gonna want you to scrap. He gonna want you to scrap up and do something else. That's what he want, goddamn, Aaliyah. He gonna want you to goddamn. Okay, why don't you go to the sex store and get you one of those straps? So you like to peg men too?
No, I've never even played on book. So
oh, nah, you want two niggas? You gonna eat some ass? Goddamn, you gonna eat some nigga booty? Don't tell me that. Goddamn, you want two men? Won't eat some nigga booty? You want two niggas? Y'all want a nigga on my toes and a nigga in my pussy? I eat some nigga booty. You can't be goddamn talking. Okay, goddamn it, you want them goddamn metrosexual ass niggas? You gonna put his leg up? One of the other niggas gonna be on all fours and goddamn stick your tongue down that motherfucker. Get you some chocolate goddamn milk. Come back. Oh my God.
And the thing about it is when we flip the script on men and put it in that perspective, they act just like that.
You think so?
Yep.
Bitch, you're not flipping the script because you don't pay no damn bills. See, women want to be men until it's time to pay for something. Oh, you don't want to pay the rent like me. Oh, you don't want to pay the car note like me. Oh, when somebody knocks on the door and try to break in the house, you don't want to grab the pistol butt about naked and shoot at them niggas like me. Oh, you don't want to work 16-hour days like me. See, y'all always want to be niggas until it's time to pay for something. Pay like a nigga then. Goddamn, provide like a nigga. Protect like a nigga. Oh, here come them niggas. You go out at the motherfucker and shoot at them niggas. I'm gonna hide up under the bed. You go down that motherfucker with the 9 and pop a nigga. Let me see how your aim is. No. But as soon as it's time to pay for something, now y'all want to be feminine again. If China was to come over this motherfucker today and we was in war, your ass will be feminine as fuck. Seeing the fact that men have given y'all a world that is safe and secure for you to operate in, you think you could be out. Do you understand that we created this safety net for y'all niggas to operate this masculine bullshit? Don't worry, you can operate that shit at your own goddamn apartment, because that's where you're going. Who you get me triggered already? God damn, we ain't been in this thing 15 minutes. She talking about bringing side dick in and shit. God damn. Ooh. Yeah, you ever had a man goddamn go for that shit?
No.
Okay, goddamn it, you been dating real niggas. Congratulations. I already know my people ain't going for that shit. Nigga must want to lose his life in this. On God. Try that shit if you want to.
Are territorial. It is a masculine trait.
I can see that shit happening now.
But that's a masculine energy. You're not supposed to. Real femininity, we uplift each other. We coexist. We cooperate.
I can hear my boy now.
Being territorial, you're masculine.
Look, I can hear my boy now. You are reaching a call from the Clayton County Correctional System. What up, bro? Man, that bitch tried me, cuz. What she did, bro? That bullshit she was talking about on the podcast, bro. I said, yeah, bro, I need $3,500 for the Lord. Send me the cash out. Shit me. Trying to get everybody shot in there, motherfucker, with that shit.
No, being territorial is a masculine trait, you know?
So honestly, Aaliyah, you would not have any suspicions of your man being homosexual if he was okay with being in a polygamous relationship with you and another man. It would never cross your mind of two men sweating in a goddamn bedroom over you. You don't think that he's sitting there watching this other nigga stroke you and he just watching it? You don't think none of your spidey senses tingle? Because y'all love to call men sassy, but then y'all asking us to do sassy shit. That's some sassy shit. So none of your spidey senses come and say, ooh, this is not exactly masculine, normal man energy. You don't think so?
No, because like I said, I would be thinking of it more as a pleasure type of thing. They're both like in love with me.
Oh, they in pleasure.
And so it's kind of like I don't want them to touch that. That would, if they start doing, I'm like, okay, let me back out. This is getting too.
So how can these men, all right, both please you for over a period of time and never happen to brush each other? Happen to rub on each other, happen to brush against each other. You're not that big of a person, so this bed is only but so big. It's two grown ass niggas in here. So at what point in time do you think that these two grown ass men is not going to be have to ew. I don't want to think about that shit, man. Hey, man, all super chats will be ready to discuss. That's not playing with me and get my likes up, man. Hold on, I got a $20 super chat, man. I got a $20 super chat, goddamn. She got the live. She got the chat fucked up right now, boy. Keisha, shut up, Keisha. Be quiet.
Ask more women in private, man. Ask more women in private and ask on some serious.
Oh, we know y'all want to be hoes on the low. That's why this show exists. We know y'all want to be hoes. We know y'all want to be deep down. You want to be hoes. You just don't want the ramifications that come with being a hoe. We know that. Y'all don't want to pay bills. Hollywood TV, $20. Modern women simply just don't want to conform to traditional roles, but want traditional treatment. Amen, bro. Because grandma would never come at granddaddy with that bullshit. Oh, my goodness. Do you think that men treat women as good as they used to back in the day of grandma and grandmama stuff?
I just don't have those problems. Like, I already know what to look for, what not to look for. So I recognize red flags in the very beginning. I've been with my partner for a very long time. We have open understanding. Once you start flipping the script on me, because I know some men like to trick you in the beginning, I just leave. I don't get drugged. I don't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm not going for none of them toxic traits or anything. I don't think this shit is cute. Either you in or you out. You know, I don't know. So, I feel like there is a problem with more sassy men, but it is because more women are raising boys.
Hey.
You know? There is an influx of more feminine men. I do realize that because, like I said, I was raised by the realest nigga ever. Shout out to him. So, it's a lot of men. I'd be like, ooh, yeah, my daddy would never. But like I said, we are living in a different age. But it's really not even half these men's fault. I mean, they ain't never seen no real nigga shit. So it's at a lot of people's fault that we just don't want to talk about. So it's everybody's fault. It's not just the men. It's not just the women. We both got to realize that we both out here fucking up. So
it all started with feminism when they started with the women should have jobs and all that. Once we started taking up that masculine type of role, men kind of stepped down because they didn't have to hold up majority of the household anymore because women fought for, rights to be able to work and be able to vote and to be able to do so much stuff. Women weren't doing nothing at first. So it's not the fact that men have changed so much. Really, we changed. We fought for so many rights. We we asked for it.
Okay. They got the same rights. We the ones that got the new ones.
Right. Yeah. And so men still want to provide. Men still want to be in the home and stuff like that. But women push the narrative that they can be so independent and they can be by themselves so much and they can do this and that. That shit, men's just like at this point, shit, I might as well just sit back. And that's kind of through the years. That's kind of where we became that separation. Ever since the feminism era.
So, who ushered in this newfound feminism? Do you think?
White women. I'm sorry, the yellow tone women. The yellow tone women, they wanted rights. Colored women were fine with being at home with the kids, taking care of the house, doing what they wanted. But the yellow tone women, they wanted to be able to work. They wanted to make money. They wanted to vote. They wanted to do so much stuff. So that's they wanted to march and be able to, be women. So that's kind of where it came from. That's who coined that.
The yellow tone women. What is yellow tone women? Explain that to me. I don't know what yellow tone.
Basically white women.
Oh, okay. So And y'all just followed the white women's lead.
Well, we didn't have a choice because they were always,
you didn't have a choice.
They were always more superior than us. So that's where that that kind of came from. We didn't have a choice but to follow.
It sounds like you're not taking accountability for the fact that y'all masculine as fuck.
So we are masculine, but black women had to go through so much,
True.
As far as, we had to take care of their children and a lot of things that happened, like let's say at slavery time, people don't talk about. Like the white women would have babies and the black women would put the baby on their titty. So that's traumatizing for years down the line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still traumatized from what my great-great-great-grandma went through because that's in the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Even though I never met this woman.
Right.
So that's personally what I have came up with in my mind, the ideology behind it. But I'm pretty sure, of course, a lot of people have their own.
So you blaming it on the white woman?
No, I'm not blaming it on them. I think it was all collectively together. I said the same thing, about the men's situation. I don't think it's just one specific thing. I just feel like they fought for it so hard.
Well, I'm just trying to understand because the white men enslaved us too, but that didn't make us want to go be feminine. So why the hell did the white woman gonna make y'all feel masculine?
But it made y'all animals.
I have no.
Who an animal? Hold on, DeLorean. What you mean by animals? What made who an animal? Who is an animal?
The way they used to torture.
Your uncle is an animal. I ain't gonna talk about your daddy, but I'm gonna say your uncle is an animal. Tell me I'm an animal. What do you mean?
That's where men. That's where our black men get it from. That over animalistic attitude, even with the women and all that. That's where y'all get it from. Because back then they basically, and I feel like they try to take y'all's manhood so bad, the black man's manhood so bad that we have to overcompensate now. Y'all have a point to prove.
I don't overcompensate. I don't even deal with. If you even make me feel
this shit confusing
masculine, I get the fuck on. Like if I can't be feminine, I don't even want to be there. So I feel like a lot of times women be trying to date men. If he doesn't help you be in your femininity, get the fuck on. Why are you even there? Like let him be with a masculine ass bitch or something. Like, I don't know. I don't even let nobody put me in that position. I get the fuck on.
Let's read one of these smart brothers' comments. Davin Lewis, he said, it's called the women's suffrage movement of 1886. And Amelia Earhart and Susan both paid for Frederick Douglass' burial, an actual supporter along with other blacks. Read a book using racism.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even understand.
Okay, I might not be that smart yet. Hey Stan, how you put this shit on the thing so we can see it on the thing? You see what I'm saying? Huh? I'm trying to put it on the vertical. You said what?
You see what source is at the bottom?
You do it. I'm gonna talk. I don't know what to do. So anyway, so
just get the fuck on. Like I don't even argue back or be combative. I just remove myself. I'm not about to be doing that. It's just like a lot of women, they can't admit that they actually like that shit. They actually like to fight, toxic. They like to be the nigga of the household. They want to wear the pants. You gotta like it to still be there. There's no way you can say, oh, I was in a relationship, he had my masculine for 2 years. Bitch, that's like 2 hours too long for me. I would have been gone first date. Like,
yeah,
you like it. So we can't even put it on men because you like it. Period.
That goes off of how you was raised. If that's something that you are accustomed, that you gravitate to. Toxicity is that's kind of something that.
But whose fault is it that we understand that we all might have had troubles and damage in the past, but when is it time for us to take accountability for the fact that we need to not let these generational curses hold us, move on from the generational curses?
You have to be a leader to be like that. We don't have, look, what you say is followers now. Everybody's following everybody. Only the leaders are trying to break generational curse and start putting accountability on the white man and this and this and that. And, so-and-so did this to me. You have to be a leader, and we just don't have that. So, unfortunately,
Who is we? You mean y'all or us?
The world don't have a bunch of leaders.
Yeah. Because we just said that earlier when we was talking. Most majority people want to follow.
Yeah, everybody's a follower.
Why you think pastors are in place? Like most people want somebody to teach them.
It just sounds like y'all diverting from the fact that y'all masculine and shit.
No,
Can y'all take accountability for? Listen. Just check me out. This is my thing, right, Miss Aaliyah. All right, say you masculine as hell, right? At no point in time would your masculinity, you being a masculine woman, make me be feminine in here. I'm not about to start switching my hips, batting my eyes, and doing weird hand movements and prolonging my S's on every sentence. I'm not going to get feminine because you masculine. Yeah. But women love to say that, oh, well, y'all forced us to be masculine. No, we fucking didn't. That's a choice that you made. I don't care how masculine you are. I'm still going to be a boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to act like a boy. I'm going to walk and talk and do like a boy. Now, if you saying because I'm not being a masculine man or whatever, or you're not around masculine people, now all of a sudden you want to be masculine too?
So what do you guys consider masculine on a woman as far as
anything that's associated with being a man?
Is that combativeness?
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
So I can't argue with you without being masculine?
You could, no, baby. You could. Why would you have to argue with your man? Why do you got to argue? Baby, do you understand that if you are, here's a clip. Do you understand, ma'am, that if you are solely in your soft girl feminine energy, your man is designed and programmed to give you whatever it is you need.
Right.
If you just calm down, bring the soft girl energy out, you can get whatever you want out of your man. That is women's superpower, and they don't even realize it.
Yes.
Because outside of saving your life in a physical fight, there has never been a time, think about it, that you've ever acted masculine and it have a better outcome for you than if you had acted feminine.
You're right.
So if every time you act masculine, it doesn't have a good reaction or doesn't have a good result, then why the hell would you continue to go down that road? If you know that if you call your man a bitch-ass nigga and throw something at him, he may lose his shit one of these days and knock you upside the head, and then now you got to call the police on him. When you could have just calmed your ass down and says, Derek, I really don't like it when you come home at 3 o'clock in the morning without calling me. I'm scared. I don't know what happened to you. Can you please check in with me? That nigga gonna be like, man, I got you, baby. But if you over the motherfucker, bitch ass nigga, where the fuck you been at? Who is that? Who that in the background? FaceTime me, motherfucker. You got this. Man, that nigga gonna be like, man, that bitch tripping, baby. I need a break. So if you know that it's never been a situation where it's benefited you by being masculine, why the hell do women continue to choose that action?
When you're combative, that just means that you don't trust that man to lead you. You don't trust none of his advice. So at that point, you don't even need to be with him.
Them hoes ain't going nowhere. Because they sit there and a lot of women try to downplay, water down, take for granted they man. But you know what? And they have the option to leave. You know why they don't leave?
Because they like it.
Because that nigga's him. Because he really him, and you are just trying to slight him at each and every chance you get. So you don't have to take accountability for your toxic traits of being masculine, combative, and uncooperative. That's what it is. Because best believe, baby, if it was that bad, you would have packed your shit and rolled. You would have packed your shit and rolled. Never in the history of niggerdom has a woman just stayed with a nigga that did nothing for her, nothing good for her, didn't bring any value to her life. Nah, she gonna leave your ass so quick by the time you go to break on work, she gone. But now y'all staying, complaining, bitch, or whatever, because of the fact of the matter is that he's really him. You're watering him down. You're taking him for granted to facilitate the reasoning for you doing the wrong shit you doing. No, bitch, shut up and goddamn cook the goddamn meal, and goddamn it, we gonna be happy. But yeah, I never understood why women choose masculinity over everything. It's just like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do y'all no good.
We don't even thrive over it in masculinity. We thrive so much better when you're fit.
For sure. Man, women, y'all could get whatever. And I think like a lot of these young girls, especially these young girls, they don't even understand like how powerful they could be.
So there's a lady named April Mason. She has a femininity boot camp. I actually took her courses about 4 years ago. She actually quit because even in the courses, people were combative with her. They made her bow out gracefully. It was crazy. Like, yeah, but anyways, but she still has a lot of content on like YouTube and stuff. And I just feel like if anybody, because a lot of people just don't know how to be feminine. I know it sounds crazy. They just never been like around that energy and taught that. Yes,
because most of our mothers were single mothers.
Yeah, so that's why I tell people.
Well, we can talk about that. We can talk about that too.
It's so much.
Why are most mothers single mothers?
Because they broke up the black families. They did that.
Who is they? Let's put a name on it. Because I'm gonna put a name on mine.
Let me think.
Who is they that broke up the black family?
The government.
Oh.
The government broke up.
So in order for the government to break up the black family, that means somebody got to dump somebody. Who was dumping who?
In what aspect? What do you mean?
Exactly. You're trying to divert. It's okay. I'll answer it for you. Women left men. Grandma left granddaddy. Your mama left your daddy. And she ain't tell you the part where she used to hit him in the back of the head with a pot. She ain't tell you the part where she used to fuck the mailman. She ain't tell you the part where she was goddamn flirting with his uncle. No, she don't tell you that. She say your daddy didn't love you. He a deadbeat. No, you didn't tell all the times that your daddy wrote your letters and your mama kept them shits up in the motherfucking attic. She didn't want your ass to fucking have a relationship with your father. Oh, she didn't tell you that. See, it's always two sides of the story. These women tell one fucked up side. But if you talk to some of these fathers, it's a whole different story. No, your mama just was a money-hungry bitch, and she ain't want to let me come around because I ain't have $300. Oh, no. Your mama was just a motherfucking bitter hoe because I ain't want her no more, and I left her for a white bitch because she shut up. Oh, we don't want to talk about that, goddammit, but I'm going to talk about it. Y'all better get my goddamn likes up and send me a goddamn super chat. I'm cooking in this bitch.
Women all the time. Men just go where there's peace. So if you're that's the biggest asset. It doesn't matter how many degrees. It doesn't matter how much money you got. The biggest asset you can be to a man is to be peaceful.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You will get chose. Like, trust me, I'm just keep it real. I got 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm dating a man right now. Nice, very nice looking, successful, takes care of me and my kids. And I didn't come with a whole bunch or whatever, but I came with peace, and I just stood in my place. Femininity is very powerful.
Hey.
Period. If you come with all that extra shit, then you gonna get all that extra shit. You kind of just put out what you give back. I'm not leading in my masculine. I told you I don't even deal with them type of
people. She got a little bit of sense in it. Hey, DC, check it in. We all possess feminine and masculine traits. Yeah, that's the motherfucking man-hoes that be saying that dumb shit. Certain triggers that, yeah. At the end of the day, listen, this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's all about the decisions and the choices that we make. And we all have to be emotionally intelligent enough to not to trick ourselves off the street. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if I am approached by someone that's on some bullshit, I can either physically do something, or I can try to remove myself from the situation. Now, if I physically do something and hit this man, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Story time. All right, check it out. So, I was out, right? I was out with my lady and a couple of female friends. We went out, we had drinks and stuff like that, right? So during the time that we're out or whatever, my lady gets up and goes to the bathroom, right? In the vicinity of her going to the bathroom, she had to kind of move past another person's section. So she goes to the bathroom. I don't pay too much attention to it. And there's a guy at the end of the next section that is just pissy drunk. He's just literally slumped over. He's not really he's not really coherent. He's just pissy, sloppy drunk, and you could tell that he needs to go home. But here nor there, he was just sitting there by himself. When my woman goes to the goddamn bathroom, she comes back, right? She has to walk past this particular man while she's coming back. Now listen. She then in turn whispers in my ear, she says, "I don't want you to get mad, but he touched me." I said, "What?" I said, and my immediate thought process was, I'm crashing out. Oh, I'm crashing out. I'm about to kill me a nigga tonight. And she tries to then in turn calm me down. Now, I will say this. She better have told me, because if she didn't tell me, I was going to get on her shit.
Right.
Right? But I have a choice to make. Mm-hmm. So I then in turn get up. I walk over to the man. I get very close into his personal area, and I said, motherfucker, did you touch my woman? Do you want to lose your life in this bitch tonight? The man was so drunk that he could barely understand the words that I was saying. Now, definitely, I wanted to physically shove his head in the motherfucking wall. But I said,
It's too drunk.
Now, if I hit this man, and he's already pissy drunk, and I hurt him, it's just a matter of time for somebody to say, oh, that's UglyMoneyNiche. He got X, Y, and Z going on. So if I don't get arrested for physical assault, I'm damn sure going to get a fucking goddamn lawsuit for a couple M's. But that's where we have to figure out when is it time to allow ourselves, like we have to show some kind of restraint. And a lot of women don't. You feel what I'm saying? It took everything in my power not to pound the fuck out of this man. And so in the ruckus of me literally yelling at the top of my lungs in this man's face, and I will say this man showed no masculinity at all. Yeah. And I remember telling myself, I said, this nigga got one little smart aleck. If that nigga smirk, if he look wrong, this nigga was literally, no. He was incoherent. So by the time the security gets to me, security gets to it, and I said, listen, y'all better get this nigga out of here, or I'm going to get him out here for y'all. Yeah. Or whatever. They get the nigga up quickly, and then immediately when they pick him up, he falls flat on the floor. He can't even stand up. And I said, I was about to
do exactly that.
But see, that's the thing. It's just like we have to know when it's time to hold back, when it's time to turn up, and when it's time, go in, and when it's time not to. That's emotional intelligence. A lot of women don't possess that. It's just like, oh, you triggered. Yeah, that shit triggered the fuck out of me. But is it worth me not being free for my children, or is it worth me having a $5 million lawsuit over my head? No, it's really not. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of women don't decipher that, so they just allow that trigger to make them do crazy, stupid things. Malone Brown, $4.99. Men strive for success and significance. Women seek security. And so that's what I mean by like when I say like if things trigger you, it doesn't always have to warrant a masculine response. It doesn't always. You don't always got to fight every time somebody say something crazy. You be fighting every day.
Yeah.
If I went in the comments of my videos, because sometimes it's like tens of thousands of comments, and I saw every person that said something weird or said something disrespectful, and I commented back, I literally would be fighting and arguing all day to the point where I wouldn't have time to post any content.
Yeah, I see.
I wouldn't have time. Yeah, I wouldn't have time to shoot any content. I wouldn't have time to do anything because I would be busy arguing back and forth with niggas.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you just got to know when to react and when not to. And I really wish women would learn that kind of, that little nugget.
I see them being ignorant now. All I do is I'm the queen of bowing out gracefully. I was like this before children, and this is just my personality, period. Not just me being humble or feeling like I don't have no choice. I'm honestly just been this way, and I'm gonna stay this way. Like you said, nobody can change me and make me not feel it.
I like it.
In battle, in combat, I'm always be feeling. I'm gonna bow out gracefully on that ass.
$10 super chat, Tony Bennett. $10 super chat. Your woman sounds like a good woman. There are brothers in jail or in the grave for being in fights that other women booked. I am a black man, married 29 years with 4 adult children. Salute to you, Tony Barnett. Nah, facts. Because there's the girls that are going to try to get you to crash out.
Yeah. And that's where I kind of wanted to go with the black family thing when I said the government is the ones. They broke it up when they started locking up all our black men. Once they started putting them all up, taking them out the homes and doing stuff like that, it completely. We have damn near 65, I think the percentage is 65 to almost 70% of our black men have already been incarcerated for over 5 to 6 years. I think that's the statistic, if I'm not mistaken.
Keisha, love
that's
that
a lot.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a lot. So when they took y'all out the home, what was we supposed to do?
Be in a poly. Now it comes full circle. See, that's why polygamy works in the black community. Every woman gets a man. She gets a protector. She gets a provider. You feel what I'm saying? See, y'all got to understand that, goddammit, polygamy was back in Africa. But they had the same situations. All these men die at war and things of that nature. There's a lack of men. Okay, cool. So how do we do with what do we do with the extra bitches, right? Now, in Europe, they made the extra bitches be whores and prostitutes. They put them in whorehouses, and the extra bitches was hoes. Africa says, no, we're not going to make y'all hoes. We're going to make y'all wives. They're just going to have multiple wives, and a man can have as many women as he can fucking afford. So if I can afford Aaliyah and Alorian and DeLorean and Talia and her and Lakia, goddammit, I deserve that. That's what I can do. Now, if I can only afford one, I'm going to get one. But stop goddamn getting mad at these men if they can afford goddamn three and your fucking ego hurt.
Sisterhood is very, very underrated. But you do sisterhood anyways. You know, we do sisterhood when we want to call a friend for anything, when we have children, when we get married, we call out our sister friend. So it's just the same thing. You just having her in the house now, and y'all just fucking on the same man. It's not that bad. Teamwork make the dream work, baby.
Hey, man. Yeah, y'all.
But sisterhood is dope, man. Y'all know it's dope. That's why you call your bestie for everything.
Imagine if your bestie was at the house, see?
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't have to watch your son every weekend. You said,
Different show, different folks.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why you say, Why you say, to help? Because that's what a lot of women say. I don't have help out here.
Yeah, they see, the thing is, wives, they want to do everything. I don't want to be hyper independent. I don't want to be overwhelmed. They cry like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. And he doesn't help me because he works 16 hours, but I'm in here doing all this. Call a friend. Get a sister wife. It is the best thing that you will ever. I'm telling you.
I just don't believe it can be no two queens in one home. I just really believe that. I just truly believe it can't have two queens in one home.
I'm a queen and she's a queen, baby. Ain't nobody no peasant, and she ain't no peasant. Ain't no peasants. Okay, we don't do peasants.
So why we didn't stay with our parents then? Why was it such a thing for us at 18 years old to move out of our mama house?
We
can live with other women. House. Why was it such a big thing for all of us to get out of our mama's house at 18 years old?
I can't relate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But me, being in the house, even at 30, I can't go be with my mama. Because I'm a queen in my house. So there is no other, it's only...
That's because you don't know how to be submissive. That's because you don't know how to cook, clean, fuck, and shut up. That's because you can cook, you can clean, you can fuck probably, but your damn show can't shut up. That's the problem. You don't want to goddamn listen to nobody. You want to be the motherfucking goddamn man. You want to wear the goddamn pants. Yeah, see, that's the problem with y'all women these days. Yeah, if you goddamn not submissive to anybody, you ain't going to be able to work with anybody. From another woman to your goddamn man. Because women that don't listen are better off dying alone. Bitch, listen to the cat. You and motherfucking your cat can fucking goddamn talk all motherfucking day. Or the goddamn Yorkies. Because ain't no nigga about to sit here and be in a damn relationship protected and providing for a woman that don't know how to shut the hell up. Without me having to tell her to shut the hell up. That be half of y'all motherfucking problem. Y'all can cook, y'all can clean, y'all can fuck, but you can't shut the motherfucking lips and shut the fuck up. Trigger! Tony Barnett, $10 super chat. They didn't take the black man out the home. Black women chose a paycheck from the government for every baby you have instead of choosing good black men. Start being accountable. Let's talk about it. Oh, Tony Barnett done came with the smoke today, man. I want to talk about that. That's our next topic.
Any man that's dealing with child support, please look up Amir Law, AMYR Law. He definitely can get you off of child support. And there's also another guy.
Is that the guy that says that child support is fake or something like that?
He does. It's another guy that has another page called Child Support is Fraud. That is the name of his. But he will show you step by step on how to get off of it. Anybody who's out there.
So let's talk about that. Tony Barnett has raised the yeah. See, Keisha, goddamn, he gave you a compliment. Now your ass triggered. I already know she over there triggered like fuck.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna say that.
So they didn't take the black men. Tony Barnett says they didn't take the black men out of the home. Black women chose a paycheck from the government for every baby you had instead of choosing a good black man. What do you think about that, Miss Aaliyah?
I truly agree. When I was speaking about the government, that's exactly where I was going with that whole kind of conversation, child support. When they started giving out checks to the women and all that type of things like that, that's when food stamps, Section 8. You have to, even now, if you want to get on Section 8, and you got a baby, you got to put them on child support. So once they started doing all that broke up all of our black homes. That was it for that. Because at this point, bitch, if I'm paying you child support, I might well get the hell up out of here.
So, you're basically saying that women broke up the black home.
No, it was kind of like, a ultimatum. It's like, I don't want to say that they didn't have a choice, but in a lot of ways, they kind of didn't have a choice because the men weren't there and they weren't providing. So it's kind of like, well, damn, I'd rather take these little $200-300 they're going to give me or if they're going to give me a house, a place to stay.
The men were there, y'all just left them. You let Joe Byron and the goddamn government give you $200 to turn your back on the black man. You let the goddamn government give you $300 in food stamps to turn your back on the black man. You let Uncle Sam give your ass some nasty ass cereal with them WIC goddamn sponsorships, goddamn, to turn your back on a black man. When Tyrone was offering the same shit that the goddamn government was. Instead, your kids is eating cornflakes with the motherfucking roots to be nasty as hell, and they gotta put cereal, they gotta put sugar in that shit. But Tyrone was gonna buy them little niggas some Frosted Flakes with the sugar already in it. Let's talk about this shit. Oh, that's why your kids was eating motherfucking Kicks all the goddamn times and Honey Smacks and not Fruity Pebbles, bitch. Because the goddamn Tyrone would have got the kids Fruity Pebbles. The goddamn government giving y'all motherfucking bitches Raisin Bran. That's why your kids hate cereal now, ho. Man, that WIC cereal nasty as shit.
Full of sugar.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hold on, we got another super chat. Bobby Holiday, $5. Women better connect with men that was raised by mama only versus the ones who actually seen pops or a male figure. Those men have more emotional issues. What the, huh?
Don't speak for me, Mr. Holiday.
What did he say? Hold on. I gotta unpack this. Bobby Holiday says women connect better with the men that was raised by mama only versus the ones actually seen pops or a male figure. Those men have more emotion. You're right, boy. I had to read it twice. Hey, Bobby. Hey, sir. That's the dope. Hey. Basically saying that men that never had a male figure in their life or whatever, you could probably connect better with y'all than men that actually had daddy. Because I
don't need that emotional. That's what my sister wife is for. I don't need that emotional connection from my man.
But a lot of these women love weak niggas. A lot of y'all women love weak niggas, and then y'all talk shit about the weak man like you ain't fucking go pick him.
You can't even connect with his own. Like yeah, you can't. I don't depend on.
Y'all say y'all don't listen. I'm not saying that y'all want those kind of guys, but women always say that they want a strong man, but a strong man's gonna make you shut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm not even say it like that, but you gonna shut up, and he's not, or you gonna get out of here.
Yeah, he's not super.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like you want the strong man, but you don't want what comes with the strong man, or you want the high level provider, but you don't know what comes with the high level provider. Well, if I'm paying high level bills, I'm slinging high level dick. So you can't want all the pros and don't want the cons. Stan, we need a charger. If you can't want the pros and versus the cons, goddammit. Yeah. You know, the fact that, okay, for instance, I never forget, my first truck was a GMC Yukon. I love that truck. I drove that truck 350 miles before that bitch went out, right? No, the computer. The computer needs charging. This one right here. Yeah, so during the time that I had this truck, it never really gave me any problems. Yeah, it's not plugged in. During the time that during the time that I had this truck, it never gave me any problems, right? Fast forward 10 years later, I can afford a Range Rover. Ooh. Dream truck, always wanted a Range, right? So I got this damn Range. Now, given I had that damn Yukon for 10 years, never gave me the problem, 350,000 miles, and it never goddamn broke down. As long as I had the oil in that bitch and put gas in that hole, that motherfucker was gonna go. And then I got the Range Rover. 90,000. Got that motherfucker. 6 months after I got it, guess what that motherfucker do? That bitch just dropped to the bottom of the goddamn ground. I said, what the fuck is wrong with this car? The car won't lift up. Why is the car skating on the goddamn road? The suspension go out. Because it had air shocks, right?
Right.
But these are things that are in all Range Rovers. So these are problems that all Range Rovers have, right? But the fact of the matter is that my GMC Yukon costs me $20,000 and my Range Rover costs me $90,000. But this more expensive vehicle has air shocks, therefore there are going to be problems with this $90,000 vehicle. Now, a lot of women want to fuck Range Rover niggas versus Tahoe niggas. Okay, understand that there's some things that come with that Range Rover nigga that didn't come with that Tahoe nigga, but there are some things that that Range Rover can do that that Tahoe couldn't. You just got to pick which one the fucking car you want to ride. You want a Tahoe or you want a Range Rover? But you want the rich Range Rover shit, you're going to have to come with, you're going to have to realize what come with it. Oh, well, I don't want a Range Rover with the air shocks then. This a Range Rover, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Do I make sense?
Yeah.
I can put it. But all the women want the Range Rover, but they don't want what comes with it. You don't want to keep up the maintenance on it. You don't want to have to goddamn switch that goddamn suspension out. And every time the suspension go out, that's like $2,000 off rip. Every 6 months, I knew I had to have 2 bands ready for the goddamn truck because it was gonna go out. Part of it, just like the car I got out there now, that motherfucker suspension went out. That bitch $10,000. But you want to ride big? I could have got a kill. That bitch would have. I could have. Man, listen, Honda Accords. It's some 1992 Honda Accords running right now. Right now, still run like a champ. Nah, nigga, you wanted the Benz. That motherfucker gonna last you about 3 or 4 years if you lucky. So it's just like, you just got to know what each man entails. If you want this higher value guy, it's going to be higher value shit with him. If you want, if you want the average guy, then it's going to be some pros and cons to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, a women that want monogamous and faithful men, I tell them and I advise them, you need to build with a man. You need to find a man that's goddamn going. He got some some purpose, and he got some potential, and you need to help build him up. Them be the guys that's more likely to be monogamous. But you think you about to goddamn you think you about to roll up to this party, get this rich nigga that already got an M in the bank, and think he about to just fuck with you when he can afford a whole bunch of y'all? You're delusional, bitches. Not many of y'all, I'm talking about the women. Oh, man. But let's talk about this. So we do agree on the fact that women chose the government over the black man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, black women definitely gave up. They was like, fuck it.
Now, what aspect of that, because I know I've been triggered the whole time, but maybe it's time for y'all to get triggered. What aspect of that process do black men need to take accountability for? All super chats will be read and discussed. If there's anything you want to say, send it with a super chat, and I'll make sure I get it. I'm going to try to read as many comments as I can, but they're coming in quick. So if your comment gets mixed, send it with a super chat, and I'll make sure I read it.
I had an uncle that told me that the difference between a lot of people that grew up in like his hood, because he grew up in like a very, poor, and a lot of his, as he says, his homies didn't make it. He said the difference between him was that he just had he didn't break down, he didn't give up on his damn self mentally. Hey. So I feel like a lot of black men give up on themselves. We give up on them and they give up on them. So
yeah.
Well, $5 super chat, Miss Keisha. I know this shit gonna be toxic. Let me see what she said. The only time a man wants a woman to be a strong man. The only time a man wants a woman to be a strong man is when he cheats. But he feminine and can't be strong when she cheats.
And that's where I was finna go with where I feel like men I just want to know, as far as what is wrong with being monogamous. Like, what's wrong with being a one-woman man?
There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just unnatural for men.
Like I said,
It's not a natural thing. Like okay,
Yes.
so let me explain to you. Think about every man that you have came in contact with in your, however old you are, in your 30 years of being on this earth, right? Mm-hmm. Every man that you have ever came in contact with, and every man that you seemed to be an affluent, financially stable, provider, or rich. Name me one out of all 30 years of your life. Name me one of those affluent, rich, valuable men that have never had a problem with infidelity.
Now, I have never, I can't speak, you know, and say that nothing happened behind the scenes, but we never heard nothing from Denzel Washington.
Men like that make them.
She said Denzel Washington. Hold on. We're going to Google. Hold on. I got you.
And this is my husband now, so not too much on Denzel.
Bop, 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 bop.
Oh.
Bop, 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 bop.
They make them sign NDAs.
He got hush money. But hold on.
Yeah, they got hush money.
Hold on. Why is it my goddamn? Hold on. Give me my goddamn thing, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Pull this out for this young lady.
Well, I was saying earlier before you got here that it's their intentions to be monogamous, but like naturally and biologically, they're just built to be polygamous. And I think a lot of us just have a hard time accepting that because we were programmed the opposite way.
Denzel Washington. Cheat. Denzel Washington reveals why his wife forgave him for cheating. Oh, it was just last year. Next. Thank you. Case fucking closed. So if you've never seen this nigga, hold on. You've never even seen the type of men that you are demanding to have. Don't you think it's a little delusional that you may demand this man? You just told me it took you about 2 minutes to figure out Denzel. And we just saying clearly right here, in 2023, August 11th, he reveals why his wife forgave him for cheating. I can tell you why. It's the same reason Beyonce forgave Jay-Z, who is a billionaire and one of the most beautiful women in the world. So if you think Beyonce can't get a goddamn rich monogamous man, what the hell make you think y'all motherfuckers is? Y'all hoes ain't Beyonce. Y'all bitches can't sing in 5 octaves. Y'all can't dance in every tap, jazz, and modern. Y'all hoes ain't billionaires. Y'all hoes ain't icons. And she still goddamn had to share some dick. So what the fuck make you think goddamn TT from the South Side ain't gonna have to share some too? Make sense?
It makes sense.
Post the other day and I was showing, okay, so it was like, if your man gave you $10K a month but he cheats, would you still date him? Every single woman in that post was like, I'll help him cheat, I'll find the girl. So I was like, it's not that y'all care about him cheating, because if you would, if it was money involved, you would be blind. I literally seen somebody said, I'll be Ray Charles to the shit. So
well, most of these niggas be broke cheating.
I feel you there.
It's the fact that if it really hurt you that bad that he likes somebody else, that's the equate from, that's takeout money.
Right.
If you really so hurt, oh my God, you like somebody else or you got your dick sucked by somebody else. If that man was to be like, here go $30,000, baby, would your heart all of a sudden just be mended?
No, but for me, it's a sloppy type of cheating. Like, I want to be the one that you love. So it's like, okay, you step out, you do what you do, but that girl should not have access to your heart. I think that's where most women, they don't want other women to have access, the same access that they have.
Love is an energy, you know what I'm saying? It's just an energy. People make all these different type of loves, but love is just an energy. It's a strong energy feeling, okay? So if you could watch that man love his mama, and you could watch that man love his daughter, and you could watch that man love his sister wife.
A nerd's world, a nerd's word, $9.99. Men and women are different. When a man cheats, he can still love his wife, but when a woman cheats, she's gone. This man versus woman reaction to cheating is null and void. It's simply not the same. Facts. You can't sleep with a man that you hate. You can't. If you hated a man, you can't sleep with him. Can you fuck a nigga you hate? No, you gonna want to cut him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if that pussy hitting right, man, fuck this bitch. It's just a difference. It's not as, I'm not saying that men don't get emotional with sex, but it's not as an emotional thing at all. Men can have sex with no physical emotion attached to it. It is a physical, no emotion attached to it. It's like going to the gym after work, like, I'm gonna stop by Tiffany house, get my dick sucked. It's just like going to the gym and shooting hoops after work, like, I'm gonna get a workout in. I'm gonna work out Tiffany mouth. Buys and tries, Tiffany and goddamn TT. It's not that deep of a thing for us, but when women do it, you had to talk to the nigga, get to know the nigga, you know his favorite color, you know his future plans, you know how many kids he got. You actually took your time to get to know this nigga. You like this man. In order to sit there and lay on your back, open your legs, and let this man stick his penis inside of you, when you know you have a man, you gotta like that nigga. That's why it's different. $4.99 super chat row. Tell Strawberry to stop making sense. I'm understanding what she said. But you said
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're
like, what? I just see you here. I'm like, what? Oh.
Yeah, so the thing about it is when you say what's wrong with being monogamous, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But you can't give me an example of this high-value, rich, monogamous man that all women seem to crave. So does he exist? Where he at? Then how the hell are you going to demand that you have one if you ain't never seen one? Your daddy want one. Your granddaddy want one. Your uncle want one. And your drunk-ass cousin want one. Your first baby daddy want one, or your second baby daddy want one. So why the hell would you expect me in 2024 to be this pink unicorn running across the field that you never seen before? Isn't that a little bit delusional? I'll wait. I got him quiet.
I was going to say black men don't cheat, so where that stigma come from? So it is men.
Because it's not cheating if I tell you. And I'll tell you if your ass allow me to goddamn be honest with you.
Okay.
See, the thing is, if the world would be such a better place if men would just like keep it real. Mm-hmm. I tell women all the time, they're like, oh, my man would never. I'd be like, okay, play with him. Just act it out. All the women out there, just be like, babe,
try it.
I want a sister wife in here. See how happy he get. He gonna be like, oh, for real, baby, you playing with me. I got a girl right now. He's like, well, damn. Wait a minute, you got a what? Every single one is gonna say that. You're rarely. Unless he think, he might be like, hold on, wait, she playing with me. That'll be the only exception. But they will literally genuinely get happy, especially if you like really play it out and be like, yeah, I was exploring the idea. Watch how happy that man get, and really be able to be like, oh, baby, I've been wanting this for a long time. You for real?
Hey. The thing about it, right?
I like realistic approaches. I don't like to be living in fantasy.
I'm not saying that all men cheat. I'm not saying that. I did not say that, and I never have been on record saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just about all rich niggas cheat. Different. Okay? Men normally are as faithful as their options. Okay? Now, I know if my woman is sitting here, and I know I got 30 bitches that's waiting on me to goddamn pay them some attention. I have a lot of options. But if I got my woman sitting here, and I've been working on this bitch at work for the past 3 years, and she ain't paying me no attention, I don't really have any options, so I don't cheat. But a man with affluence, a status, or money has the option to exercise his options. Mm-hmm. He can if he wants to. Some men do, some men don't. But they all have options. The more valuable your man is, the more goddamn commas in his bank account, the more respect that he gets from his peers, the more credit to society he is, the more respected and revered he is, the more women that are going to find this man attractive. My ass at 41, 300 pounds is way more attractive to women than when I was goddamn 205 pounds with deltoid. It's just how it is at 25. So women think about different things. So if you want this high value man, that's the difference between the Range Rover and the motherfucking Tahoe. You want this Range Rover, baby, you're gonna have to respect what comes with it. And some women only want to date Range Rovers, and then some of these hoes want motherfucking Rolls Royce Cullinan. And she might cheat on you with a nigga.
For multiple women, I think you should exercise in that, because in the end, women want to be taken care of, and they all want to be shown attention and love, and they want to be showered and stuff like that. So I feel like if that's something that you can do, but just to be going around just sticking your dick in anything just because,
I agree with that.
That's just wild.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, a man should have dick control.
My sister wife, she's a good woman. She deserves a good man. And that's what she gets now, and she deserves help and the whole unity. She deserves that. You have to change her perspective. You can't come at it as a negative perspective or I'm jealous, I'm selfish. You have to look at it like, this bitch is dope. Like, she really is. Like, I'm not even saying that, she really is. She deserves that love and that energy.
What happens, because see, a lot of women say that I'm selfish or I don't want to share, I'm selfish. Yeah. What if men started being selfish? What if I said I don't want to
pay the light?
Yeah. I don't want to pay the rent. I'm selfish. I don't want to pay your light bill. I'm selfish. You can't drive my car. I'm selfish. I'm not teaching your son how to play football. I'm selfish. I'm gonna hold my knowledge. What if we started being selfish? Where would y'all bitches be then? No, but when y'all come in here and say, oh, I'm selfish, I don't want to share, but we got to share our money, we got to share our knowledge, we got to share our network, we got to share our value, we got to share everything about us to y'all motherfuckers, but y'all don't want to share no dick? Bullshit. Don't make sense. Next time a woman tell me that she want to be selfish, I'm going to tell her I'm going to be selfish with my motherfucking credit card.
You just have to change your perspective. Like I said, once I really grasp that concept, you know, I'm not gonna let just anybody on there. Like, ain't no little hood rat who just coming to drain us or coming to use those. No, they can't be there. That's a different type of story. I don't just let anything in there. Like, we truly vet, because this man still has purpose. Okay, so he's a purposeful man. That's a difference. So
I like it.
Purpose. Ain't nobody fucking up the purpose, okay? Because then, you know, you might see a little masculine, and then I might have to. I'm just playing.
Oh, now you gonna turn up if it's about that money.
No, it's a purpose. It's purpose over profits. But I'm just saying, like, seriously, once you change the way you look at it, it doesn't seem so like, oh, so this nigga just got another hoe. Like, it's not like that. I don't do those. I don't do the ghetto.
Yeah, that's a committed relationship.
Yeah, it's committed.
And you know what? Back in the day, Grandpa had that too. Grandpa had that at Miss Edna's house when he used to stop by. Mm-hmm. He probably had a whole nother family at Miss Edna's house.
When in the same house.
You feel what I'm saying?
Together.
That's a committed relationship. That's his side woman. I know people that have been in committed relationships that are married with a side woman. And they are committed relationships. They treat that woman's children like they're his and everything. And that's the whole time, that's her side nigga. Well, she's his side bitch. You know what I'm saying? But this is a committed relationship. Who are you to come between their love? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've seen it where the wife don't go nowhere because she getting taken care of. Why would you trick yourself out your position, queen? Do you want to go back to the apartments? Do you want to go back to paying $3,500 a month rent? No, if that man is handling his business how he's supposed to handle it, and protecting and providing and standing and paying, the fact that he got some outside pussy is a it's a casualty of war. That's all it is. It's just checks and balances. You want the nigga to pay all the bills. Okay. I'm either being faithful or I'm paying the bills. I ain't doing both, bitch. It makes no sense. Why would I pay all the bills and I gotta be faithful? Or I gotta just deal with you? Why does that make sense?
Well, there's only 1% of the population of the men in the world that got money.
Hey.
What about the other 99%?
Well, those are the type of men that y'all want, though. Y'all want the top 10% of men. Y'all want the men that are over $100,000. Most women want men that make over $100,000. Go ahead.
There is a difference between a high value man is a high earning man.
For sure.
Those are always the same
For sure.
thing. Mm-hmm. And on social media is pushing it like it is, but it's not. If this man literally has a plan, you know what I'm saying, like a true plan, a true purpose, and you see he's actually leading it, he gonna lead it with or without you. It's not like he's like, oh, babe, like I need you, you know what I'm saying? Like, not crippling you, not so much depending on you, but like truly saying like, hey, this is how you can add to it as you down or not. That's a high value man.
You're right. Money doesn't mean that he's high value. There's plenty of niggas with money that ain't shit.
Because value has a lot to do with character and all that.
Hey. Why do women equate a man's character with a man's dick?
Oh, Jesus.
Why? Okay, so say I'm a good father, I'm a protector and a provider, I handle my business as a man, right? Or whatever. I'm smart, I'm inspiring, I'm motivating. But the fact that I fuck Tiffany, I am just this ain't shit of a nigga. Like everything else gets.
You would throw it all away.
How you go? Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. What that lady said in that song? She not even half of me. How do y'all go pick women that's not even half of the waitress? Exactly. That's my.
She was his waitress at a regular ass restaurant.
Yeah, sound about right. Sound about right.
So why y'all go cheat?
Because she probably got happy about that little $200 tip she ain't used to that. She was grateful.
And Aaliyah, I'll answer your question. You said, why do we cheat with bottom of the barrel bitches, right?
Right.
Because we're not looking to be with them. That woman might have provided a level of peace that man wasn't getting at home. That woman was okay, because you know what? A man could be totally true. A man could be totally honest and truthful and transparent with his side chick. A side chick will accept a man for his flaws and all before his woman will. And it's the exact opposite. It's backwards. So maybe this woman provided a safe space or whatever, or a pleasurable experience with this man that his wife might not. Maybe his wife won't into the goddamn. Maybe he wanted some freaky deaky shit and his wife won't into it. Okay, he give him somewhere else. But you know what I'm saying? But he's not. Jay-Z wasn't trying to leave Beyonce for the waitress. Nah, he just wanted to get some pussy. Does that make him a bad man? Does that make him any less talented, any less gifted, any less genius, any less of a man because he smashed the waitress that was giving him some pussy? Uh-oh, y'all don't want to talk about that.
We don't tell our daughters, hey, that man loves you because he dicked you down. We say the opposite. We be like, baby, he don't love you if you give me no dick. He don't love you. But it's like, y'all don't use that same philosophy when it comes to your man gives a dick. You just so heartbreaking. My dad used to tell me that men have sex that they go play basketball. It's like literally just like a thing that you
exactly. Viral for life, $5 super chat. If a woman that you're dating hates Kevin Samuels, just use her for fun only. If she loves his work, then treat her like gold. She deserves it. Long live Kevin Samuels, man. Long live the Godfather, man. Kevin Samuels walked so we could run.
Like I said, ladies, just look up April Mason if you want to work on your femininity and feminine energy. She's awesome.
Miss Keisha Fisher, $1.99. Well, go be with the one that's providing peace. He probably would if his main bitch would leave. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
But peace is the biggest asset to a man. The biggest.
Yeah.
He will leave. He will always go to where he's got peace. It don't matter what you can have. You can give him everything in the world but peace, and he will literally still go be with the girl that only give him peace. And that's just facts. It's proven every time.
A man will lay his hat where it's peaceful.
Yes.
A man will lay his dick where it's wet.
And femininity.
That's a good one.
Just the real. You know what I'm saying? A man will lay his hat where it's peaceful. A man will lay his dick where it's wet. And there's a whole lot of places that get wet. It's raining outside, baby. Pull the dick out.
Good shit.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the nature of the things. And I think a lot of times women just overanalyze bro, it doesn't mean that this man wants to leave you. It doesn't mean that this man values you or loves you any less. He just wanted some variety. Because women like, why do men cheat? We don't cheat. First and foremost, women cheat more than men. We can talk about that later. But the fact of the matter is that men actually cheat I hate, this sounds toxic as hell to say. Men cheat for better reasons than women. Women cheat because they are actually thinking or considering moving on.
Replacing your ass.
Men cheat out of recreation and sport.
Like my daddy said, like a basketball game.
Yeah. So when a woman cheats, she's usually thinking about maybe even pursuing this, ending this relationship, throwing it all away. Yeah. She no longer has respect for his man. That man can be respectful and love his woman to death and still just put his dick in Tiffany, goddamn it, and go home, wash up, go home, and be ready to goddamn eat living onions by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, can't no woman call my phone talking about what my man and fucked on, because I'm going to call her like, I got the keys, the cars, the dog, I got it all.
Hey.
You're nothing but a hoe.
Deidre Wall says, if women want men with money, expect him to have other women. Sorry, ladies. If you want monogamy, be with the 50-50 or average man with limited options, for sure. $5 super chat, Raggy Nami. Tell these divestors to stop cheating on these with Pookie.
Most women have sleep with broke men. Like, let's talk about it. So we keep saying that these men are affluent and all that, but like I just said, only 1% of those guys. So most majority women are sleeping with broke men, and these broke men are literally going out having broken families with all these women because I'm your wife, I'm your girl, and this and that. You can't be monogamous to me. Then you're broke.
So who's the fool then?
50% on the bills.
So who's the fool?
You know, all that.
If you leave the man that's paying 100 for the man that can't pay 10%, then who's the fool?
Now that's the fact.
Go to Tim house. Goddamn it, you can't. He doesn't have one. He stays with his homeboy on his couch, and his homeboy let him use his room to smash your dumb ass in. But you think you winning. Meanwhile, Tiffany domed me up in the car outside of the diner. It just, you know, I just see so many women like literally violate men because of the fact that they got some outside pussy. That doesn't make him a bad person. That makes him a man. Like you are willing to throw away this whole family, this whole relationship. It might be this whole household because of your ego. And I think that's what the problem is. Is like a lot of women have these inflated egos. Like, what do you really feel that you bring that is so amazing that this man, like what do you bring more than Beyonce, bitch?
It's not that. I just feel
Go
like
ahead.
if we bestie, if we have this type of thing, I just want it to just be a type of me and you thing. I just don't want to have to share that.
Well, I pay bills. I teach kids how to be goddamn men. I teach sons how to be fathers and men. I teach daughters how to be chastious and women, okay? I paid for the vacation. I paid for the house. I paid for the Netflix. I paid for the Wi-Fi. I. But yet you still want to say I. But when it comes time to pay, you say you. And that's the goddamn problem. Women want men to be on their programs if their programs can't even pay their own goddamn bills. How the hell you want me to get with your program and your program got your credit score at 350 and kicked you out of the last 3 apartments? You got 4 eviction notices on your goddamn record, but you want me to get with your program. You're going to lead us straight to the damn homeless shelter, ho. Well, I need to pay some fucking bills too then.
Anybody like to be my sister wife, please DM me. Of course.
No.
Because we've gotten bigger. We're going to get a bigger house now because we've built to that point. So now we can add. Yes.
Miss Keisha says, so if she pays her own bills, she can cheat. See, that's the difference. No, this is the difference. No, if you pay your bills and his bills, then your ass can cheat, Gabrielle Union. Oh, hello. Black women would never. When you pay his bills and your bills, like we've been doing for the past 400 years, then you gotta fucking say so. You paid your bills? Congratulations, you're an adult. What do you want, a fucking cookie? No. But when you come into my house, you expected me to pay everything. You expected me to have some light bill money. The rent money, the nail money, the hair money, the vacation money, the private school money, the Christmas money, the birthday money, all this shit. I pay our bills. That's why the man can do what he does. You pay your bills. Congratulations, you're over the age of 18.
Just truly had to understand. It's just like, shout out to the black women out there. Like, really, a lot of my friends, like I have a couple of my friends now, they crying over dudes who don't even provide for them. Like, they don't even have the basics down. So it's just like, a lot of y'all are mad, upset, and fighting over people who don't even like really truly do the basic man things, which is protect and provide. So a lot of don't even have shouldn't even be in this conversation. Y'all still dealing with boys.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah,
so talking about real men. Yeah, different type of standard.
Make no mistake, I am not an advocate for broke men. I'm not.
We're not talking about broke.
I am an advocate for women seeing the difference between him and them.
Yes.
And when you have a him, you're supposed to conduct yourself a certain way versus a them. You drive a Range Rover different than you drive a Tahoe. I'm just letting women know, if you want a fucking Range Rover, the suspension goes out. So you better have some money to make sure that you keep up the maintenance. Now, if you want a reliable vehicle in a truck or SUV form, a Tahoe is an amazing car. Yeah, you might not exactly turn heads at the light, but goddammit, it's fucking reliable. Just like a Honda Accord from the 90s. It was the most reliable car ever. Them bitches never broke down. Honda Accords and Civics never fucking broke down. Them bitches last 50 years. But no, bitch, you wanted the Benz, goddammit. That shit got air shocks too. And the transmission goes out in them Hellcats, so be prepared for that shit. That's all I'm saying.
And I don't know. I keep seeing people say that I'm insecure and have low self-esteem. If you're going through phones, if you're jealous because he likes a picture, if you're jealous because he's telling you, hey, this woman can build with you, help you, because I get a benefit too, baby. I'm so benefit with her being there. It's not just about him. I actually probably get more benefit because he got to pay for two of us now. I don't got to pay for shit. So let's just keep it real. And I'm not the one that's jealous about anybody that he tells me, hey, baby, this person is going to help build us, and they actually come through with it. Who was the insecure one? The one going through phone and saying, hey, how you like this picture, or you want a what? Or the one who says, okay, baby, I understand the mission. I got that right, and hold my head high. Who got the low self-esteem? Who the insecure one here?
She's cooking!
All you women on there that keep saying that, I'm not the insecure one. You can join the team and come find out yourself.
Hey!
You got a plan, period. Let's stop all that.
When you're right, you're right.
Come find out.
Oh, man. Let's move forward. She cooked
I do feet rubs and mini petties.
Hey. Man, listen. So, man. When is it time to leave, and when is it time to stay? We have talked in the past about how mama left daddy. She left him. 80% of divorces are filed by women.
That's a fact.
So I guess the next topic of discussion after I read the super chat. E-Nerds World, $4.99. Women do not want variety. Women in general want all resources to come from one man if given the option. They in these comments fighting to be 304s. God damn, sir. Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. Facts. So when is it time to leave, and when is it time? Like, what are reasons that what is the real? I guess what I'm saying is, for those women, those 80% of women, I don't think 80% of them should have divorced their husbands. So when is a telltale sign for a woman to leave and for a woman to stay?
Babies and STDs.
I mean, it's always about, if there was always honesty and communication, then you get over everything. You know, a lot of people don't realize that open relationships are the ones that last longest because they can keep it real with each other. You can't, I know how you said, well, it would hurt my feelings because we supposed to be best friends, but your best friend can come and tell you everything with no judgment. So you have to, if you really want a best friend out your man, which he should be, you have to have that same energy for him. A lot of people just aren't best friends. They only love in the conditional.
Hey! This young lady cooking, boy. I ain't even had to say shit. Yeah, facts. If you want your man to be your best friend, your best friend should be able to tell you everything. Yeah, goddammit, I went to Aaliyah's house after this.
Like he gotta hold back, then he really don't trust you either. It's something that he feel like he can't come to you and say that. So that's not really a best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no facts. So stop, yeah, because I think a lot of women want conditional truths, meaning they want the truth that they want. They want the truth unconditionally of the fact of the matter is that you're doing what they want the way they want it done. If you want the truth, you're supposed to accept the truth however it comes, how ugly it is, how sad it is, or whatever. It's the truth. That's what you demanded. If not, goddamn it, remain in the matrix and goddamn in ignorance is bliss. But when you say, just keep it real with me, just tell me or whatever, and I tell you some shit, but then you turn around and set my car on fire, bitch, I should have lied to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, you want the truth, but when I tell you the truth, you do something crazy. I should have lied to your ass. You just told me that you can't handle the truth then. You over this motherfucker burning all my clothes up because I told you the truth and you asked me to tell you the truth. The truth is, goddammit, Tiffany, I'm going to go see Tiffany on Tuesday. Now, you can either go with me, or I can go by myself, or I can bring her to the house, but I'm going to see Tiffany on Tuesday. Now, what you want to do? And a lot of women don't like that truth, so they say, oh, well, I'm leaving, or I'm locking you out your house, or I'm calling the police, or I'm going to publicly disrespect you, or whatever. It don't make sense. It's like a man gets punished for telling the truth. And bitch, you asked for it. How, ho? You want the truth or you don't want the truth? The condemned man, $5. She should leave if he can't cut off the disrespectful side chick who play in the main woman face. Facts. I agree with that.
That's
a man's supposed to have his hoes in line.
Works. Like, I never got on here and said that I agree with like side chicks and everything. I literally know who's about to come through that door. I've already met her, talked to her, everything. It's a whole different energy, and I'm telling you, it really does work. And there have been times we be like, nah, she ain't gonna work. Nah, she ain't gonna. Like, we agree on it together though. It's an agreement.
I've been there. I'm like, oh, she got a drinking problem. We gotta let that.
Yeah, we gotta let her go.
Oh, that
and then
that
you help your man see the toxicity, because sometimes, you know, us women, we can see it in their cake. So it really be like, we actually really be helping them choose, like, baby. They be like, he like, dang, I didn't even see that, because all he saw was ass. I'm just once you get that bone with that chick, you know the real. You be like, baby, she crazy. She got all types of trauma. We're going to have to go and cut her off. Well, while we was getting our nails done, she said some shit, and we got to let her go.
Bitch gotta go, man. Hold on, y'all. Y'all playing with me right now. We up to over 300 people, and I ain't even got 200 likes. Let's hit that like button. Fellas, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free to like, man. It's free to like the video. That's what makes this car go. That's what makes this engine run. I need them likes right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hit your Cash App or your PayPal or your maybe Federal Credit Union. It's a free like. Hit that like button. Thumb up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Ladies, if you got more than goddamn, if your cat smell like strawberries on a Sunday afternoon, hit that like button. Fellas, if you got more than $20 on your super chat, on your Snapchat, hit that like button. Ladies, if your cat don't smell like dumpster juice, hit the damn like button, girl. Fellas, if you got more than 2 inches between your goddamn legs, goddamn hit the like button. I'm at 2:30. I'm tripping. I gotta refresh the page. Hit the like button, goddammit. Facebook, hit the share button, goddammit. The whole world need to hear this shit. I want to get up to 1,000 today. Stop playing with me. Instagram, why the hell I ain't seeing no hearts over here? Y'all capping me down. Y'all y'all hating? Y'all want to show a nigga no love? I'm over this bitch cooking for y'all. I better see this motherfucker goddamn hearts. I need to see some goddamn likes, Instagram. Stop playing with my top. Stop playing with my top, Instagram. Facebook, why I ain't got no more shares? Stop playing with my top. I can't get this shit nowhere. Long live Kevin Samuels. Just play with me on they like, goddammit. I start playing elevator music in this bitch. So you gonna get a free show out of me? You can't like the video, nigga? Y'all better stop playing with me. It's 300 people. It's 321 people on this goddamn YouTube chat, and I ain't got 300 likes. Y'all playing with me. Tony Barnett, $5. The man, when he tells the truth and gets upset, now he has to apologize to her about how sharing the truth that she asked for made her feel. I can't make this shit up. They ask for the truth, you give them the truth, and now you're fighting an uphill battle. Should he have just lied? Should he have just lied?
But women always want to be like, oh, I want to be that woman. I want to be that woman. It's a million of us. I want to be that woman. So they think it's like by something on the outside. Be a woman of understanding and peace. Now, that's rare. And I'm telling you, you'll stick out like a unicorn. I'm telling you, that's what makes a man be like, oh,
that's being that woman. Yes,
you ain't going nowhere. That's when you be like, oh, no, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do it. It's not by being the norm, because we all got good coochie.
Yeah, a lot of women think that they are that chick or special when they're exactly not. You're like every other chick.
Every other chick.
You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is the fact of the matter is that you got decent pussy and you're argumentative, you're disrespectful, you're loud, you're masculine. Every woman has those assets and those things going on. But in order to be that chick, in order to be that special woman, find your soft place. Find your submissive nature. Find your full femininity. That woman is that chick. That is a high-value woman. Not because you got a goddamn job or whatever and you can pay your bills do not make you a high-value woman, Queen. Because in order for you to be high-value, the man has to value you. When we talk about high-value men, it's because the attributes that these men possess, women desire. Okay, what attributes do men want that women can have? Oh, yeah, baby, you just need to be soft, submissive, cooperative. Is that so hard? That's high value to us. I don't give a fuck what you make. I won't go spend that shit anyway. Ask you to go get me some Bojangles. Shouts out to Coach K. Oh, well. And I just think that these hoes think that motherfucker, oh, I got a job, I don't give a shit, bitch. You ain't about to spend that money on me. And them team Jordans during Christmas is not paying bills, oh.
And that's not what makes a man sleep well at night. And that's not what makes him cut other chicks off.
Hey, man. JR100, one JR, $5. Black women are a whole struggle and a half, yet have the nerve to have ego and demands. Miss Ma'am has no room to make demands. Back to them apartments. Trying to tell you, Bobby Holiday, $5. I can tell DeLorean had a male figure throughout her life. The only woman that can't understand her thoughts and perspective are the ones that didn't. You had a man in your life when you was growing up?
I told you my father is who raised me.
Hey.
My mom, she was a deadbeat.
Your mom was a deadbeat?
I forgive her though, I promise. But
let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about deadbeat mothers.
We don't hear enough about that.
We don't hear enough about that at all.
So my dad definitely saw that he fucked up. He realized he fucked up and he fought for custody and he told the judge, I don't even want to co-parent. If you ain't going to give me full custody, then I don't even want to. I was like, damn, Daddy, you was finna give us all. He was like, yeah, because your mama is hell. So the judge, she kept being late anyways. He had hella evidence. So he got custody of us, and it's really just been up from there. So like I said, he was a single father, worked very hard.
Shouts out to that brother, man. That's amazing. Hit Wonder 101, $5 super chat. Black women want men to tell the truth about the same shit they would lie about. Ooh, boy. Hey, boy, that's a bar right there, sir. That's a bar. You want me to motherfucking goddamn tell you the truth about who I'm talking to, but goddamn it, when we ask about who goddamn that nigga is in your phone or whatever, you over here talking about that's the mechanic. Oh, shit, we won't talk about that.
He allowed me. I realized that I was protected and provided for, so that's normal to me. That's the only thing I see a man doing. Anything else like is foreign. And he really couldn't like teach me femininity. The way he did was like he just did all the male things in the house, and I did the woman things as if it, kind of role playing a little early. So I was able to just be submissive. Like I never had to do, too much masculine shit. I always left it to him. But at me not having a strong woman there, I did struggle a little bit with femininity. So what I did was I just learned on my own from research. Like I said, I actually went through a boot camp. April Mason, I actually just paid for it. Like, there's no reason why anything should be lacking anything nowadays. It's 2024. She got the shit on YouTube. I paid about $600 for the shit. Now the whole course on YouTube for free. Hey. So if you really truly want to learn and thrive in anything, for real, I'm talking really anything, the shit is out there. You just don't want to.
Exactly. Men being in the household. When you said that you might have had some struggle with femininity, men teach boys how to be men. Women teach boys how to be an adult. Men teach girls how to be ladies. Women teach girls how to be adults. Because a man is going to give his son discipline where he understands that there are consequences and repercussions for his actions and the things he says. You can tell a lot of these brothers had a male figure in their life when they understand fully that there may be consequences and repercussions for my actions, so therefore I will think before I do and say. Yeah. That comes from a man. Them boys know they can get away with a little more than women. When your mama tell you to sit down, it hit different when your daddy tell you to sit down. Sit down. We have an Adam's apple. Kids respond to it. Yep. You ever notice that how your mama can tell you something, you sit there and brush it off back in the day, but if your daddy said something, you damn near cried. Yeah. That's the difference. And so when it comes to women, little girls, dad is going to instill chastity in that woman, into that girl. He's going to instill the fact of the matter is, hey, you don't want to be giving your little stuff away. You don't want to be out here with everybody. You don't want to be laying on your back for just any Joe Blow. And so that's why it's essential that everyone has some kind of male role influence in their life. And both, don't get it twisted, they need feminine as well. Because if I was raised by my father, I probably would have been I might have been the hardest nigga in the world, bro. I would have no compassion, no empathy. I'm going to be strong. I'm a man up with everything. So there are things that my mother instilled in me, like dreams, goals. My mama was the one that told me that I could be anything in the world that I wanted to be. I was just crazy enough to believe it. Now, my daddy would have probably made sure that I was a provider. He made sure that, hey, bro, you going to always bring some money home. You going to always go, because that's what I saw from my father. My father was an amazing provider. I never once went without anything. At least if we was broke, I didn't know it.
Same.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? And so when seeing a man do that and seeing my father get up early in the morning before the sun came up and coming home late at night, let me know and gave me something to strive towards as far as my work ethic and my and the fact of me pushing forward for my family. You can't exactly get that from a woman. A woman can't teach a boy how to be a black man. She ain't never been one. She ain't even figured them niggas out. So how the hell you gonna teach him how to be one? You ain't even figured them out yourself. You can't even keep one half the time. How you gonna teach your son how to be a black man and what to look out for and what to goddamn watch out and how to act and how to respond and how to goddamn function as a black man? You don't know the challenges that this kid is gonna be faced with when he gets older. So I advise, if his daddy still wants to be in his child's life, that you allow him to imprint on that child. However he may do, without interference or you stopping this man from teaching his son how to be a man. And we ain't gonna talk about that shit, because there's a whole lot of y'all goddamn bitch-ass baby mamas that don't want a nigga to be a father. I'm sorry, I got triggered.
There's no way a baby mama can say, I don't want my kid to be like him, and you really...
Cause she mad cause he fucked Tiffany.
How did
everything else is amazing with the nigga except the fact that he fucked Tiffany.
Well, how do you have a baby by him then?
Exactly.
Like,
how do you get pregnant? Let the man shoot your club up, carry this child 9 months to term, and push it out your cat, but you don't want your son to be like him. That don't make no goddamn sense, Ursula. Tony Barnett, $10. According to the American Association of Blood Banks, 30% of paternity tests are negative. Tell your man that you tell your man that you are pregnant. He wants a paternity test. Is that a problem? Why or why not?
I feel like you should be getting a paternity test. Yes, you should be getting a paternity test because you just never know what people are doing just in general. They'll tell you one thing, we were talking about that earlier, that people will say anything out their mouth, but you'll never know what somebody's doing, when they're leaving your site. So I do.
Ladies, what would you tell your sons? The first thing his mother's going to tell her son is, you better go get a DNA test. So have that same energy for yourself.
Everybody on Instagram, come over to YouTube. Instagram is cutting me off in a minute. Y'all come on to YouTube. The YouTube is listed down below, youtube.com/UglyMoneyTV. Y'all come on to YouTube because Instagram is cutting me off in less than a minute. So just be ready. It's going to cut off. So make sure you come to YouTube if you want to continue to watch the show. Yeah,
especially before child support payments or any of that is an issue, you should be getting a DNA. These men don't let these people put them on child support because they signed a birth certificate. And you don't even know if the baby is yours, and then the baby come out not to be yours, and you still got to pay for it. So it's still losing. Yeah. So it's like, no, just to avoid all that, just get the test. It ain't even $50, $100.
So you wouldn't get offended if your man asked you for a test?
No. I'm not offended because I understand it. I know. Because maybe, what if I don't know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being, you never know. You just never know.
I just see that shit being a fight like a motherfucker, man.
You just never
know. Man, I think that motherfucker, that shit go, boy, I can only imagine asking that motherfucker for a test. Boy, listen. Yeah, you're right, though, but boy, listen.
It's not that you should have to ask me. I feel like this should be a mandatory thing, especially before that, father is putting on child support. If that's the way that, it's going to go.
Yeah.
It should just be mandatory.
Hey, man, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in today. It's been an amazing show. Before we get out of here, this episode is being brought to you by Shoe Crazy Wine. You can follow them on Instagram at Shoe Crazy Wine. If you want to drink the PR code, the promo code affiliate link is in the description. Use promo code UME to get 20% off your Shoe Crazy Wine. That's all I drink. All right, they got everything from whiskey to yak to vodka to wine. Everything you need. They even got moonshine. They got some vanilla. Ice cream moonshine, boy. That shit tastes like Briars. Yeah, put you on your ass. Before we get out of here, please let these folks know where to follow you at, Miss Alorian.
No, now you gotta put it in the comments because everybody keep calling me DeLorean now. Okay, we gonna let y'all see it.
Okay, hold on. Let's put it in the comments.
That's all I keep saying is DeLorean. I'm like, no.
Go ahead. What is it? ALORIAN. Currency.
It's a DeLorean. My dad actually did name me after the car DeLorean. That was his favorite car. He's an engineer.
Well, y'all make sure y'all follow her at Alorian Currency. And Miss Aaliyah, what's your Instagram?
Yes, my Instagram is Books Beat Boys, guys. So that's BOOKSBEATBOYS. So Books Beat Boys. Books Beat Boys.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Bobby Holiday say $2. I'm sorry. he said a $2 super chat. Shouts out to Bobby. Man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Jose Guapo will be on the Pretty Money Podcast in less than 30 minutes, so make sure y'all stick around. We'll be live in just a few. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast Weekend Edition.